know you guys have seen this footage because it is getting crazy. My hometown is Chicago. Trump has sent out like armed forces to go to, and I really believe this, specifically black neighborhoods to snatch people up.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Over the weekend, people took to social media to call out ICE in its raids in Chicago. That's right, y'all. According to reports, immigration agents were seen storming an apartment complex in the middle of the night, scaring the hell out of residents. Now, according to reports, they're saying ICE showed up via helicopter deploying chemical agents, Now, put yourself in the same scenario. Imagine you and your family resting in the middle of the night, and then ICE comes kicking your door and letting off chemicals, rounding everybody up in zip ties. This is crazy, Now, for the record, it's being reported that over 1,000 immigrants have been arrested since the immigration crackdown took place last month. However, it was U.S. citizens, immigrants with legal status, and children who were the ones seen being detained in an increasingly brazen and aggressive encounter, which pops up daily across neighborhoods in the city of 2.7 million and its many suburbs. This is crazy, all right? Now, of course, some of the residents who lived in the building, they were asking these ICE agents for a warrant, Because, we had rights and things of that nature for those who believe that. And clearly, all of that was violated during these raids, man. You even had, children come out and say that they were thrown in zip ties. It's been this back and forth on social media because, again, what are we doing, Now, again, ICE, The whole point of ICE is to help clean up the streets, but now it seems like they're terrorizing more than they're helping, especially if you're going about it in this manner. Now, of course, comedian Godfrey, moments ago, he went off on Trump for allowing something like this to happen in his hometown, Chicago. So y'all know how we do. Let's check out Godfrey and see what he had to say. But y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on ICE and its raids in Chicago that took place over the weekend? Do you think Godfrey has a valid point in calling out Trump for allowing something like this to happen? Or are you on the side of these ICE agents and, seeing how they're moving? I don't know. Like I said, are we shocked? Come on, man. Considering the history in this country, nothing shocks me anymore. But y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on Godfrey's take on ICE and its raids in Chicago that took place over the weekend? Again, let me know everything down in the comment section below. But with that being said, let's get right to the clip.
Imagine waking up and there's a helicopter on your roof, a Black Hawk. I know you guys have seen this footage because it is getting crazy. My hometown is Chicago. Trump has sent out like armed forces to go to, and I really believe this, specifically black neighborhoods to snatch people up. A Black Hawk helicopter landed on one of the buildings in Chicago in a black neighborhood and just started snatching black children, putting ties on their hands. I mean, it was pathetic and disgusting and racist as and it was so crazy, man. So when he said there's an enemy within, he's talking about black folks. It's usually code word for black people. We got to get rid of black people, which I don't believe is going to happen without a fight, because this ain't the 1920s, this ain't the 1930s, this ain't the 1800s. Black people are way different now. But also, he's trying to stop Indian people from coming in, visas wise. They're trying to do it in Canada. So he's attacking brown people. They've snatched up some Korean people. So black people, Asian people, well, we're all brown. They want to make America white again. That's what it is. And I'm preaching to the choir. You guys know that. They want to make America white again. So this shit is so f***ed up. And whenever they say they're going to certain cities, it's always the strong black cities, especially the cities with black mayors that are actually, trying their best to get the crime rates down and shit like that. Because even J. Edgar Hoover said, the biggest thing that we have to stop is a black messiah. Black progress is a dangerous to American security. I'm just paraphrasing it, but that's the kind of shit that they've always said, that black progress is what we have to stop. We have to continue to cause chaos. These are military machines coming into a neighborhood because you're black, a military machine, which they should use for war. But yeah, it's no different than what they did in Philadelphia, which was called the Move, where they bombed the black neighborhood for no reason. No different than them, burning up Black Wall Street, burning up black towns, ruining black businesses, right? it's always been that way. Anywhere where black people have been, they've tried to destroy and ruin. And these motherfuckers won't sleep until they destroy us. But, well, it looks like you're going to be up for a long time, because motherfuckers ain't going to be taking this shit. And I believe that. I believe that they got a fight on their hands.
MREC TV.
We mentioned Vlad TV.
Right.
Now, put me on. What's going on? Why he put your name in a bad light? Like, what's going on?
He was a part of that whole Kading, Reggie Wright, now Whack 100. He was a part of that whole team out there in Cali that was spreading false information
Say word.
by the death of Biggie Smalls.
So they get the nigga and shit, so man, they put him on the car on the ground and shit, they rob him and shit. Like, the feel me, the shotty, I sawed it off myself, so I know that shit do real damage. TM had that shit to the nigga head, and I'm thinking to myself, it ain't even over no real money. I'm already about to go to jail. And I said, nah. And the nigga eased up off him. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of terrified because I ain't even want to see that. Like, I one of them niggas like, I'll pat at you, but I ain't running up on you and shooting you in the face and then standing over you, hitting you 12 times. I'm not psychotic like that. Like, you feel me? If I did it, it was over some money or over some disrespect. So I was out to prove a point, not to, you know, maim or disfigure nobody. Like, I'm not a psycho type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? That was a terrifying moment for me because I ain't want to see that, and I'm about to get sentenced, you feel me?
Have you lived the life the streets tried to write for you, but ultimately found your own ending? Do you have a story of survival, betrayal, or redemption? We're looking for real people with real experiences to share their truth. If the streets tried to break you, but you made it out, we want to hear from you. Hit us up now to be a part of The Streets Is a Myth.
I don't be wanting no distractions when I'm starting my day. I'm facing 20 years in jail. I don't got no time to...
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.